Have you ever been asked to do something that seemed a little scary or didn't make much sense at first? Well, let me tell you about a man named Abraham who faced one of the biggest challenges of his life. Imagine living in a city where everyone around you worshipped statues and idols made of wood and stone. That was Abraham's world. But one day, something incredible happened. God spoke directly to him. God said, "Abraham, I want you to leave everything you know, your home, your friends, your country, and go to a new land that I will show you." Now, think about that for a moment. God didn't give him a map, a destination, or even a hint of where he was going. But God did give him a promise, a huge one. He said, "I will bless you, make your name great, and your family will grow so large it will become a great nation." Even though it was a huge step into the unknown, Abraham didn't hesitate. He had faith. He trusted God's word completely. So, he packed up all his belongings, and together with his wife, Sarah, and their nephew, Lot, he set out on a journey to a mystery destination. It was an act of pure trust. As they traveled, wherever they stopped to set up camp, Abraham did something special. He would build an altar, a simple pile of stones, to worship and thank God. This was his way of staying connected and remembering the promise God had made to him, no matter where he was. Years went by, then decades. Abraham and Sarah were getting very, very old. And there was one part of God's promise that hadn't come true yet. They still had no children. The promise of a great nation seemed impossible without even one child to start with. One day, when God repeated his promise that Sarah would have a son, she actually laughed to herself. I mean, can you blame her? She was well past the age of having babies. But here's the most amazing part of the story. With God, nothing is impossible. Just as he promised, God performed a miracle. Sarah became pregnant and gave birth to a baby boy. They named him Isaac, which means laughter, a beautiful reminder of how she first reacted to the news. Abraham's heart was overflowing with joy. His faith had been rewarded. The story of Abraham teaches us a powerful lesson. Sometimes, God's plans for our lives don't make sense to us right away. The path might seem long and difficult, and the promises might seem too big to be true. But just like Abraham, we are called to have faith and trust that God's timing is perfect and his promises are true. So, even when things look impossible, remember Abraham and hold on to your faith. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need a little encouragement today. See you next time.